I'm gonna tell y'all a story about me. You know, after I was sexually violated in life, I always wanted to know if God had special feelings for me because of what happened to me in my life. Where you got to go back to my stories and read them. Go on my page and read my stories. Read my stories. I have on this green dress. Read my stories. But after all of that, I was violated. I grew up. I grew up and I got married. I had a husband. And after a year after I got married, I had my first son. So I started to do comedy. I wanted to do comedy. They called me the crazy lady from Detroit. You can look that up too. You will see the comedy. Okay, I was doing comedy real good. I went to I got invited to Virginia. It was a lot of medical shit going on in Virginia, and they wanted entertainment, and it was me. I was entertaining a lot of those people out there, the soldiers and shit like that. I got invited to Tallahassee, Florida to do comedy. I got invited to Atlanta to do comedy. Hell, I used to do comedy with Monique and Adele Gibbons. I used to do comedy with them. Reason why I didn't get big and didn't grow was because of my lifestyle, because I was gay. I didn't like men at that time when, I got married, but something in my mind was always, distorted because I didn't like to have sex with him. I didn't like the sex part. The other stuff that we did together, I got a kick out of it. He took me fishing, hunting. We did a lot of traveling, visiting the family. My husband was a real cool dude back then. They called him Strick, Strick, Strick. He was a cool dude. He didn't fuck with me. He gave me everything he knew, and he knew about the rape. He knew what I was going through, with my stepfather and my mother. He knew all of that. They were still alive when I got married. But when I started to do comedy, and in Virginia. It went okay. It was kind of dead. I wasn't getting but like $250 a set. And then I wanted to make more money, so I went on to Atlanta. And when I got to Atlanta, I tried to get in with some bigger people spoken, I'm not gonna say their names, but they coming out right now. This person raped me, this person did this person did that. So it's all coming out, and I was a part of that. Can you believe that shit? Now, when all of this was nothing, when nobody paid it no attention, I was a comic comedian. And while I was a comic comedian, I got picked to go to Atlanta because I did a contest in East St. Louis. My sister let me drive her, I think it was a Yukon or something like that, a big old truck, Escalade, extension, or Yukon or something. She let me drive this big ass truck she had. She said, "Come on, take the truck." My sister cool. Don't get me wrong. My sister cool. And her husband. They cool. They cool people. They hold me down. Even today, they hold me down. Them two people, they hold me down. Well, I took their truck to East St. Louis. They lived in Tennessee to do some contests that I wanted to be in. Plus, I wanted to see the famous Nelly. And I didn't win the contest. I got through a couple of sets. I won this part, I won that part. But I lost this part and I lost that part. I think it was due to some cheating was going on. I think it was another dude. He was a little bit fancier than me, but me and him, we would have torn him up, together. But they cheated. They cheated. They didn't even give it to him. They cheated. They gave it to somebody. It wasn't shit. This wasn't. They was up on the stage talking about Bill Clinton. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. But anyway, I was called to do Atlanta because of the shows at East St. Louis. They told me in East St. Louis, they was like, crazy lady, we don't want to get rid of you because you good with that mic. You good with that mic. So they was like, we got a place in Atlanta if you want to go to Atlanta and do a little stand-up. It's like Wednesday nights, Friday nights, Saturday nights. If you want to go, you can build like that. So I said, okay. I started to think about it. I drove home thinking about it. Maybe I'll go to Atlanta. So I did. I went to Atlanta to try to see if I could make more money in comedy. I wanted to, show you guys. I wanted to show everybody in the world that I could do comedy real well. I just nobody never gave me that chance. A couple people in South Carolina gave me that chance, but nobody never gave me that chance on the up and up, on my comedy, on the realness of my comedy. They never gave me the chance. They would have gave me the chance on other circumstances, doing other things, but they wouldn't do it consist of that you just do comedy. So in Atlanta, before I when I get there, I talk to the man. I say, yeah, I'm the crazy lady from Detroit, and such told me to come here. They gave me their business card. Here's the business card, and they wanted me to make appearance and come. So I did. I came in, and then he was like, well, tonight I just want you to sit down and watch. So I said, okay, that's cool. He was like, welcome to the club. And the name of the club, it was right across the street from Magic City. I don't know the name of the club, but it was right directly across the street from Magic City. That was the club. The club that Monique used to do comedy at. That was the same one that this happened in. So, mind you now, I'm not married to my husband no more. I have a girlfriend now. Now I have a girlfriend at this time. So I'm out there in Atlanta. He told me to take a seat in the club for the night. He didn't want me to get on the stage. He wanted me to just watch. Pay attention, see how things go, see how they do things. I said, okay. I did. So he goes, do you drink? I'm like, nah, I don't drink. I didn't drink, but I said, but I have a Budweiser. And he was like, let me fix you a drink. Let me fix you a drink so you can calm down. I really, really don't drink. So I let him fix me a drink. And as the night go on, I always pour the drink on the carpet. Like little at a time, like I'm drinking a drink. But really, I'm not drinking that drink.